Hello, my name is Simon Miller, and you are watching me on the Miller Report YouTube channel. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a very strange person, and sometimes when people find my videos on the Miller Report, which is what you're watching now, they're like, Simon, I don't understand what's happened to you. You seem very different to the person I thought I knew, and that's fair enough. But that's what this video is about today. In short, because I am a very strange person, as we've already touched upon, one day I decided, wouldn't it be funny if there were different versions of me? Now the answer is no. Of course the answer is no, but it happened and it's not going to stop anytime soon. So now I'm going to explain my different versions to you so that in the future, when you watch a Miller Report video, you know what kind of content you're getting, and for the people that don't understand, I can just send them here to this video. It's smart, right? It's very, very smart. Now we'll start off with a character that kicked this all off, which is indeed Simon, the Miller Report Miller. Now, quick aside, if I had known I'd still been doing this years later, I would never have called him Simon Miller, but we've done it now, and there's not much I can do about it. However, he's basically my version of Larry David in Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's me turned up to 11. He's me how I would kind of want to be if I could just say and do whatever I wanted, but also he's a stereotype and he's a cliche, and he kind of, you know, extracts the silly things that people say on the internet and pretends that it's okay to say those things. So he's a moron. The bottom line, he's a moron. He's a moron that likes to lift weights, and he thinks he knows loads about games, but he knows nothing about games, and he thinks Gears of War is the greatest thing ever, simply because Delta Squad are big buff dudes that make, you know, like chop people's heads off. That's all he wants. So, you know, when you get a video from the Miller Report, you can expect all of that kind of stuff. He's basically meant to insult you. That's it. He's meant to wind up nerds and insult you. That's the too long didn't read version. Next up, we have Milbob. You're going to see him a lot because I like doing game reviews as him because it winds people up. And you can again see the pattern here. I enjoy trolling people. I have a problem. He's a bit easier to figure out because he is just a parody of YouTube. And that's nothing against these YouTubers. They're doing very well. They're making millions and millions of pounds/dollars. That doesn't mean I'm not going to take the mick out of them because, again, as we've established, that's what I'm going to do. So he's hyped up. It's as if he's taken a bunch of caffeine before he does his videos. He talks and talks and talks, and much like Simon the Miller Report Miller, he's also stupid. That's all I've got to say about Milbob, really. Just imagine a 14-year-old boy that had found success on YouTube, has got loads of money, doesn't have a brain, and doesn't understand that breathing is really important. And now things get stranger still because we get to Bryan Krantz. And all I can say about Bryan Krantz is he is a parody, or he's a takeoff of indie developers that always come across like they're up their own ass. They use big words and they mention games that they're going to make that they never actually make. They've all got fancy titles, which makes them sound like they would be a good game, except we never get those games. That's what Bryan Krantz is. I don't know when you're going to see him. I don't know when he's going to pop up, but you can bet your ass when he does, he's going to try and make you feel like an idiot because he thinks he's superior to you, even though, once again, wait for it, he's stupid. So yeah, much like Milbob, he's just a parody of indie developers. That's it. I don't really understand why people don't get it. I mean, it's me in a wig and me in glasses breaking kayfabe there, but you know, just roll with it. And finally, we have Gerald Winesworth. Now, I don't know what Gerald Winesworth is, other than the fact it came from my video gamer days, where the premise we came up with was, what would be the oddest thing for somebody to click with a generic title? So if you saw something like Super Smash Brothers, everything you needed to know, and then you clicked it, and there was a man that seemed, well, not apt at presenting a video, and maybe even a little bit sad, and then all this weird horror stuff was going on, that's not something you would expect from YouTube. So I thought, yeah, I'll do that. There is a link in the description for the video that actually inspired Gerald Winesworth. It's just something that I found funny. So when you get those videos, they're just meant to be really, really, really f***ed up. And then there's me, Simon Miller, the normal version, and I'll pop up here from time to time. Sometimes I have my hood up because I find that comforting. Sometimes I'll have it down, usually when I've actually shaved my head and I don't have out of place hair. Not I can have out of place hair, I don't have any hair, but you take my point. So yes, that is the Miller Report. I can never tell you which characters are going to be responsible for which videos because it all comes from my creative gut when I have a think about who would be best placed. But now you know, Simon the Miller Report Miller, Milbob, Bryan Krantz, Gerald Winesworth, the weirdest of the bunch, and me. We make up the Miller Report, and you get podcasts too, and they're nice and normal and what you'd expect. And that's all I've got. So like, if you left a comment recently going, wah, 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 I'm going to link you to this video because then you'll understand. Also, all of this is supported by patreon.com/Simon316. So even if you give me $1, that would be wonderful. And all this nonsense can continue. And that is the theme of this channel. Will there be serious stuff? Of course, but mostly #nonsense. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll see you soon.